what did you think of McCaw's game with Santa Cruz last night, and what's kind of the plan? I mean, obviously he's back now, but what's the plan as far as what he could provide even tonight?
Oh, he was good. I watched his minutes this morning, and I thought he did a good job. Good for him to just be able to play big minutes, extended minutes, and kind of let loose offensively. Had a lot of shots up, and did a good job. So he's available for us tonight. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but he may go back down tomorrow night and play again in Santa Cruz.
Steve, what have you thought of Looney's development and growth, especially with Jordan Bell?
Who's?
Kevon Looney.
Looney's been good. You know, he's a really good defender. He's a very, very smart player. Understands his role, understands spacing offensively and defensively, protects the rim well. We're very happy with Kevon.
Steve, how is the routine? I mean, obviously on days like today where you don't have a shoot around, do you do anything different than you would normally do? How is it different on non-shoot around days versus a day like?
Main thing was I walked my dog today.
Oh, so it gets neglected on shoot around days?
It's neglected when there's shoot around. I'm exhausted from shoot around, so I come home on a normal day and she just sits there and looks at me and I say I got nothing for you. Today, took her around the neighborhood. She was happy. Everybody wins.
Is there a different level, if at all, of, I guess, I don't want to say anxiety, but of concern when you don't have a shoot around because you don't really spend that time?
I don't think so. But, you know, our guys have been doing this for a long time together. You know, maybe if you're a young team and you need the reps and all that, but you know, some days you don't even need to shoot. It's probably good for us not to on certain days, so this is not a concern at all.
I'd like to work this dog neglect story a little more.
More about the dog. More interesting, right?
What breed dog kick? Do you get any special kick at this point out of matching wits with Pop, or is there enough water under that bridge that is?
I just like seeing Pop. We're good friends, and always fun to see him before the game and chat a little bit. And he calls my son a spy. He said my son could be working for Putin. So, you know, it's that kind of conversation when we get together.
He's always when his team, they're fully loaded and he's going against a team maybe that has injuries, he's quick to say that it's not a fair fight. Tonight, is it a fair fight with them having so many guys out and you guys, you know, basically almost at full strength?
It's always a fair fight with the Spurs. I mean, they're seems like no matter who they have, they're always competitive. They're third in the West, basically without Kawhi all season long. We obviously are much healthier, and we're at home. We're in much better shape than they are, but they're always a threat.
Steve, it doesn't really have an effect on tonight's game, but Pop recently moved DeJounte Murray into the starting lineup, and you played for him a long time ago when Tony Parker was very early in his career. What do you remember about how Pop handled a very young point guard that was really having to learn the ropes?
I was traded from the Spurs to Portland during Tony's rookie year, or before. So I wasn't there for his rookie season. I came back. I got traded back his second year, and so I watched the process, you know, after it had already begun. But Pop was tough on him, like he's tough on everybody. And, to Tony's credit, he handled everything beautifully. I think one of the keys to the Spurs' success was that you had Tim Duncan and David Robinson accepting Pop's coaching right from the beginning, and so everybody else had to fall in line, and Tony understood that dynamic, and now he's become that guy over the years who sets an example for the younger guys on the Spurs now in terms of being coachable and accepting a role and understanding team dynamics.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Great, thank you, appreciate that.